How you doing, great folks? Welcome to CDL Prep with Danny. So today we're going to go over the simple steps to getting your CDL. This will be a multi-part series, and with part one, just going to give you the basic information you need, step one through whatever step it is that your state wants you to have. Number one, we're going to go over to the FMCSA website. So here you can go to fmcsa.gov and look over the CDL overview. I'm going to give you information that the federal law states. It's not on this page or anything like that. It should be around here somewhere, but I know um, because it is in the CDL manual. Of course, you guys know I live in North Carolina, so I know the North Carolina CDL manual. The CDL manual for your state may vary, but all federal regulations are the same in every CDL manual. Now, let's move over to the requirements to getting a CDL. So, for the state of North Carolina, then the North Carolina only, you have to be 18 years of age to get your commercial license permit and get your CDL. Now, when I say North Carolina only, I know some states have other regulations. I know you can federally get your CDL at 18, but as people know, there's federal law and there's restrictions within the state that don't allow you to get certain things. Like in Florida, for instance, you can't drive a school bus until you're 21 in Florida. Um, Last time I checked, that has been updated and current. North Carolina, you can drive a school bus at the age of 18. You can drive a tractor trailer at the age of 18. You can get your CDL at 18. Now, federally, you cannot drive outside your state with a commercial vehicle until you're 21 years of age. That will be called interstate commerce. So when you want to drive outside the state, you got to be 21 years of age. Now, intrastate is 18 years of age, between the ages of 18 and 20 years old, and 364 days till you turn 21. You drive intrastate, I-N-T-R-A, state. You can't drive out your state with a commercial vehicle. Now, there are some things that you can wiggle around. At the age of 18, I didn't have my CDL directly. I got it before I started 19. I got my CDL in November, December of 2020. I was 18 years old. I was working for a moving company. I was 18 years old and I had to get a medical card. I didn't know I needed one at the time until I got pulled over for a level 1 DOT inspection. Um, he told me that I needed a medical card and that he basically couldn't give me a citation for it because he didn't have any real information that I actually went to Georgia at the time, which I did. I didn't know, and I learned something that day, and I encourage people to go ahead and get a medical card. I don't know how much it costs. I didn't never pay for mine. School system always paid for it. I'll have to pay for it this year in November, but um, yeah. So for the state of North Carolina, you can get your CDL at 18. You can become a school bus driver at 18. You can get a driver tractor trailer at the age of 18. Now, states like Alabama, I do know you can get your CDL at 18, and you can drive tractor trailer. I'm not sure about school bus. So, and in order to become a school bus driver in the state of North Carolina, what you want to do is apply to a school district. So, I'm going to randomly just pick a school district. I'm going to just say Nash County. All right, we're going to do Nash County. So, go over here, Nash County, school bus driver job. All right, so go over here, Nash County schools. So, boom. So, basic information. So, you're going to call the transportation office, 252-462-2480. They're going to give you a background check. They're going to send you to bus class. I don't know if every county pays for you to go to bus class. I don't know. If they do, then congratulations. If they don't, boo-hoo. Guilford County does. Winston-Salem Forsyth County Schools does. Um, I think Mecklenburg does. I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm not sure if Mecklenburg County does. Um, So then you pass the class. You're going to go to a DLT physical facility. Here, you go to Concentra or you go to the Fast Med, some kind of urgent care. They'll give you a DLT physical. Basically, it's like a actual physical. They just make sure you can see, you can lift. You take a tuberculosis skin test. They do that within 2 days. You get your results back. After that, you'll be issued a DOT card. Now, the DOT card does have some stipulations. You can get a less minimum 3 months, maximum 2 years. Um, Varying factors are high blood pressure. If you have a lost limb with something like that, you have one eye, you can't see very well, you have some kind of sleep disorder, or something that could be a concern for the state and the federal government for you having your CDL. So they'll want to check on you more frequently than others. Fortunately, mine is still every 2 years, even though I have high blood pressure. Um, I'm fortunate. My high blood pressure is kind of controlled at this moment, but it's neither here nor there. After you get your DLT medical card, I'm actually going to show you what that looks like. So the medical card looks like this. I know it's not clear and it's very blurry. Let me see if I can scan through and find out. All right, okay, that's Florida. Um, they're pretty much the same in every state. They just look a little different. In North Carolina, you gotta the doctor is gonna say whether you wear glasses or not. They're gonna do everything and check everything off. They'll give the signature, their phone number, the date it was given, the date it expires, your CDL, well, your driver's license number, your name, XYZ. You have to sign it, and they'll make a copy of it. So going back over here to Nash County. All right. So after that, you got the DOT card, you got your commercial license permit. You actually get your CLP after you pass the class. Okay, laws have changed. Now they're requiring you to have your commercial learner's permit for 2 weeks before you can get behind the wheel of a school bus. Prior to 2016, you were allowed to get your commercial learner's permit and go drive a school bus the same damn day. You cannot do that anymore. Now, for Class A drivers, I forgot how long it is. But, now you have to go to an accredited school. You just can't go up there and say, hey, I want to get my CDL, Class A. All right, so your DLT card comes and they give it to you. Next thing you do, you're going to go train with your DMV um, trainee and teacher. For Guilford County, you got Mr. Steve and a lady named Doris. I don't know who it is in Nash County. So basically, you'll do the outside inspection, the inside inspection, do a road test. It's supposed to take 3 days. Depends on how many people come. Most of the time, they only have 3 drivers at a time. Fortunately for me, it took me 2 days because I was the only driver on the bus. The other two people didn't come for some reason. So I got mine done within 2 days. Um, Things to remember when you do that test. Remember to hit your horn. And remember that the water pump is red on the Cummins engine. Now, Detroit's, I don't know. But most trainers are training you on C2s. So remember that water pump is red. Don't forget to hit your horn. Um, do not run in a yellow light. I did that on accident. He didn't fault me for it, but don't run in a yellow light. Um, do 45 in the 45 because they want to see if you can operate a school bus at 45 miles an hour. When I got on the bus, I started off in the country, ended up in the city. I got on that bus, left the parking lot, gone. 45. That's what the speed limit was. I didn't already drove commercial vehicles before I had a CDL, because I drove under CDL box trucks. Penske trucks are under CDL. And gone. I already know how to drive. I just needed to get, past the test or whatever. So just be mindful. Do the speed limit. Parking lots are 10 miles an hour. Not 11, not 9, 10. If you want to go less than speed limit, that's fine. Don't go over 10. You'll get in trouble for it.